Good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action live on Central Illinois Sports. We're back at Griggsville-Perry High School this evening as the 11-10 Griggsville-Perry Pleasant Hill Tornadoes take part in this contest against the 4-13 Central Panthers. Alongside John Hull and Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Tornadoes coming off of a solid win last night over Pittsfield. They dominated the second half, looking to keep those efforts rolling on into this contest. A Central squad who just with 4 wins on the season, but that record a little bit deceiving, and played a lot of close contests and have really improved from the start of the season. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We'll step aside on the pregame show and be back with more coverage after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes and the Camp Point Central Panthers for you live tonight from Griggsville-Perry High School. And the Tornadoes, Damon, pretty good showing in the second half of that contest last night, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, Griggsville-Perry had the lead 16-14 going into the half last night against the Sockies. Came out before you knew it, Charlie. It went from a 16-14 lead, expanded out to a 32-16 lead. And Griggsville-Perry didn't necessarily force a lot of turnovers in that second half. I believe they held the Sockies to 3 or 4 turnovers in the second half, but just did a nice job extending their zone defense, took away the middle where the Sockies were able to have some success early on in the contest, and also limited the Socky second chance opportunities as Griggsville did a nice job controlling the defensive glass. And that was in part to Jack Svessler. Also, Levi Barnes and Bing Lowe did a nice job down low on the glass.
Yeah, Bing Lowe very physical in that contest on both ends, and he kind of took the game over for a pretty good stretch of that third quarter.
Yeah, Bing Lowe scored the first 6 points of the third quarter for GP. Did a nice job, scored from all over. He had a nice layup, shot from the free throw line, did a good job on the defensive end. Bing just did a nice job, really came out and set the tone for the second half for the Tornadoes.
For Camp Point Central, we talked about the record, just 4-13 on the season. This is the squad who has really improved throughout the season and has some pretty good young talent on their roster.
Yeah, this is a Panther squad that we saw the first game at the Winchester tournament. Really should have defeated the Liberty Eagles squad, led the majority of that game. Just couldn't put the Eagles away. And that happens at times when you've got a young squad. But one thing that you can count on with a James Barnett team is they're going to come out and they're going to play hard. They're going to be in your shorts. You're going to have to deal with their physicality. They're going to make the officials dictate the game. And if they can get away with being more aggressive and more physical, that's going to suit the Panthers' style of play.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We'll step aside for a timeout to hear from some of our sponsors helping to make tonight's game possible for you. Back with more from Griggsville-Perry High School after this.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Bostert Farm Equipment is Western Illinois' resource for equipment, service, and parts. Check out our large selection of used equipment online or stop by our dealership in Camp Point, Illinois on Route 24, just east of Quincy.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Dear Western Grain Services Incorporated is proud to be Western Illinois' full-service feed and grain resource. DGS provides the knowledge, service, and products that will help you and your operation succeed. Our field staff covers Adams, Brown, Hancock, McDonough, Pike, and Schuyler counties and takes pride in making farm calls to work with you and provide the best nutritional program for your animal. Our full line of trucks and service locations can provide for a variety of your needs. Give them a call at 217-696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Press Yours on You and the Walker family are starting their 20th year of serving the Camp Point community and surrounding areas by helping businesses, schools, and families with custom solutions that stand out. For businesses and organizations, we've got you covered with professional screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and custom banners. From team apparel to promotional products, we'll help your brand shine. Come see why Press Yours on You has been trusted for 20 years. Press Yours on You, right on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Find us on Facebook. And from our family to yours, thank you for shopping local.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Action for you tonight from Griggsville-Perry High School. We'll have a night off tomorrow, and then on Saturday afternoon, a 1 o'clock JV start, around a 2:30 varsity start time. Pittsfield is at Porta AC Central. Griggsville-Perry will also be in action here on Saturday. They'll take on Bushnell-Prairie City in their homecoming contest. So it's been a week filled with festivities for Griggsville-Perry. It had been 50-some days since they played their last game, and Damon's now less than 24 hours later, and the Tornadoes were very, very happy to get back to their home gymnasium.
Yeah, 50 days without a home game, then you get 3 and 4 days. And as Garrett White said last night in the post-game interview, 11 games in 15 days for this Tornado squad. So they've got an opportunity to really get on a streak. They had that big win, as you talked about last night, Charlie, but when you come off of a big win like that, an emotional night, a packed house against your rival, you've got to really find a way to get up and come out and be aggressive. the next night when you have a game, as this Camp Point Central squad, they're going to be looking to pull off an upset here against the Tornadoes.
Well, and you take a look at this Central squad, one senior, one junior, everybody else a freshman and sophomore, so a lot of youngsters. But, you know, when you have athletes like Luke Ippenson, who can do a lot of things, make a lot of things happen very quick, can score from a number of ways. You've seen Braxton Kestner really come on here towards the second half of his freshman year. And then you have that physicality in a Caden Niekamp and a Colin Bachhold off the bench. And then a couple of guys I don't think you talk a lot about with Camp Point Central, but Luke Houston, who's been tasked with doing a lot of the ball handling here, is just a sophomore. And Corbin Hoosier, who may be the most improved player on their roster from a year ago, have given them really solid minutes this year.
I think Luke Houston does a good job of setting up the offense for the Panthers. He tends to play under control a lot, and that's one of the keys, especially as a young player. You don't have to score a whole lot, but if you can manage the offense, keep your team in it, and he's going to play hard on defense. And Charlie, when you talk about this Panthers squad, when you look at teams that the Tornadoes tend to struggle with, it's teams that play more physical. We saw the last few years the Carrollton Hawks, a squad that likes to play physical, is a team that the Tornadoes have struggled with. And so it's going to be important for Griggsville-Perry to come out, and they're going to have to try to force some turnovers to not allow the Panthers to get set up and really move them around on the offensive end.
Both teams finishing up their pregame warm-ups. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we count down to tip-off from Griggsville on Central Illinois Sports.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for Judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Thanks to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor, as always, on Central Illinois Sports. You'll find them in Pittsfield, Liberty, Berry, and Hannibal, and always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. If you show up on the right day, Damon might even have donuts for you. You just never know.
A good chance he will be eating a snack. And an even better chance he won't share.
Whether or not he'll share it, that is a different story. They're going to have the national anthem inside the gymnasium. We'll step aside when we come back and look at the Fireman Home Supply starting lineup. Central and Griggsville-Perry after this.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Stottsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stottsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stottsy Automotive and Tire.
I want you to stop and think for a second. If it was your choice and you could put anything in your store on sale, what would you pick? Well, the good news this weekend, we're literally giving you the coupons in order to make that happen. So here are the coupons. You can get 30% off any one regular priced apparel or footwear item, take 20% off any one regular priced pet item, and take 10% off any one regular priced item. These coupons are valid Saturday and Sunday, and you can use one or all three coupons if you want. They'll be available at the front of the store, or you can find them right now on the View Ads page at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for our contest tonight. First of all, the visiting team, the Central Panthers. James Barnett's squad will start like this. At a guard, he's a 5'9" sophomore, Luke Houston. At a second guard, he is a 6'1" junior, Corbin Hoosier. And at the third guard is the 6'3" freshman, Braxton Kessner. At a forward, the 6'2" sophomore, Luke Ippenson. And at the other forward, the 6' senior, Caden Neeking. For the home squad, the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, Garrett White, their head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10" junior, Brody Rush. At a second guard, he's a 6'2" junior, Levi Barnes. And at the third guard, he's a 6'3" junior, Hunter Brown. At a forward, he's the 5'11" junior, Bing Lowe. And at the other forward, the 6'4" sophomore, Jax Fessler. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Griggsville after this.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Exmark mowers are at B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers. American-made precision and power, backed by B&B's unmatched service. B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers in Camp Point, Illinois. Call, click, or stop by.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Just about ready for tip-off. Central in the visiting black uniforms, the gold numbers. And Griggsville-Perry in the home whites with the maroon numbers and gold trim. Everybody's got their shirts tucked in, and we're ready to go as the Tornadoes control the opening tip. Brown with it left side, works it between the circles to Rush, who turned an ankle in pregame, but he looks like he's moving all right out there.
Panthers come out in the man-to-man, which is what you'll see James Barnett's squad play most of the game.
Low with it deep in the corner. Skips it across to Brown. Brown had a couple of big shots in the win last night for the Tornadoes, and they wouldn't mind to see him maybe even take a few more opportunities from that perimeter.
Yeah, I think Hunter Brown's your best shooter out on the floor for the Tornadoes, so he's got to be willing to pull the trigger a little bit more often. If he sees that first shot go down, he's more willing to pull the trigger, as we see Levi Barnes get to the bucket and score the first two for Griggsville-Perry. But sometimes Hunter Brown can be a little bit too unselfish. We'll see Griggsville-Perry come out in a 1-2-2 to start the game. We normally see them in a 2-3 as Barnes is out top of that 1-2-2.
Niekamp with it out top for Camp Point Central. Around the horn it comes to Kessner. Looking down low, ball is nearly stolen away, but Luke Houston able to secure it. Out top to Hoosier, right side Kestner. 3-ball, lets it fly off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Brown. Brody Rush walks the ball into the front court.
Saw Rush last night, had a nice job getting into the lane as Barnes will put up the three from the left wing. It's off the mark, no good. And on the rebound, there'll be a foul on Jax Fessler. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1.
Central will have the basketball, linked to the court to go. Trailing 2-0 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Houston in the backcourt along with Niekamp. Niekamp, the lone senior on the squad, pushes ahead to Ippenson. They'll say he's tied up on the way up, and the possession arrow favors Camp Point Central. It stays with the Panthers on the baseline. Niekamp will be the trigger man. Gets it into Ippenson in some traffic. Gets the man off of his feet. A little up and under move and in for 2 and ties this game up at 2 points apiece. Good move, good patience by the sophomore Ippenson. As we're knotted up at the 5:53 mark of this first quarter. Low at the free throw line. He'll attack on the bounce. Had the ball knocked loose and stolen away. Turnover, the first of the contest on the Tornadoes. A chance to take their first lead of the ball game for Camp Point Central. Hoosier tries the drive toward the baseline. Cut off there. Now trying to gain the handle on it. Free throw line to Niekamp. Quick pass down low. Kestner. Defender falls down. Kestner puts it up and in for 2. And Central with back-to-back baskets to take their first lead. Now attacking the rack off the dribble is Barnes. No good. Rebound on the play pulled down by Hoosier. Kestner on the right side. Ippenson fakes now, drives, bangs around, shot no good, but Fessler going to pick up an early second foul.
And Garrett White will have to go to the bench as Fessler's second, team foul number 2. 5:05 to play here, first quarter action. Ippenson will go to the line. First free throw attempts of the night for either squad. Central has the early 4-2 lead here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Luke Ippenson's first free throw is on its way, and it is no good.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing for all of your trucking and hauling needs. Call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808.
Mario Rogers checks into the ballgame for the Tornadoes as Fessler has to go to the bench with those 2 fouls. Second free throw from Ippenson is up. It's in and out, no good. Brown got the rebound, and he was fouled by Corbin Hoosier. So that'll be Hoosier's first foul against the Panthers.
We saw Ippenson in the loss to Pittsfield for Central really struggle from that free throw line. I believe he was 5 of 16 from the stripe that night. That'll be something he improves on as his basketball career continues.
Sometimes shooting free throws is such a mental thing. If you see the first one go down, it gives you some confidence. 3 right wing for Rogers is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound putback, no good for Lowe. And Ippenson will come down with the rebound for the Panthers.
Hoosier with it into the front court near the sideline. Has picked it up. Tough spot here. Rogers knocked it out of his hands so he could dribble again. Out top to Ippenson. He directs some traffic. Gets it back on the right side now. 4:23 to play in the opening period. 4-2 the advantage for Central. Right side, here's Hoosier. Lets it fly from downtown. It's an air ball. Rebound though on the offensive side to Kestner. Going to try to post up against Lowe. Shot up and good on the little leaner. And we get a whistle and an Adams Fiber timeout. This official timeout presented by Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Following the Adams Fiber timeout taken by Griggsville-Perry. Tornadoes on the attack, trailing 6-2. Here's Rush, drives right to the rim, one into the other, and in for an easy bucket. Good response out of the timeout by GP. Niekamp in the backcourt, gets it to Ippenson. Pushes ahead to Hoosier. Bounce pass in to Kessner. He'll put it on the deck, drive inside. Got tied up a little bit. Now he breaks free for an opening and puts it up and in for an easy two. All kinds of hands all over him, and then it seemed like everybody just left him alone, and Kessner's too good of a shooter to give that much space to. That close to the basket. Back to that 4-point lead. Here's Barnes for a three. Top of the key, good. As Levi Barnes with an early 5. And cuts the Central lead to 1. Houston with it in the backcourt. He'll work it across. On the pass to Ippenson. Patient with it. When they get the ball in the front court is Camp Point Central. Kessner, right side, Niekamp. Now Hoosier gets involved. Across to Ippenson. Quick pass in to Houston. Turnaround shot, free throw line, off the iron, no good. Niekamp, though, keeps it alive on the tip out. Here's Hoosier on the dribble drive. Had the ball knocked loose, and it is stolen away. That time, Rogers able to get a hand on it. First turnover of the ball game by Camp Point Central. Rogers right wing, out top to Brown. Ball gets reversed over to Barnes, who's having a good start to this contest. Into low, he'll drive in, get blocked by Niekamp. Rebound on the play, down to Houston. Houston's picked it up in the backcourt. Throws a pass ahead. Hoosier will try to run it down, but ran out of room. And the Panthers with the turnovers. We'll take a look at that last block on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Nice job by Lowe. He got Niekamp off of his feet, but he just stayed in the air a little longer than anticipated. And now we have a whistle and we have a timeout on our Adams Fiber timeout. 2:18 to play in the first. It's 8-7. Camp Point Central on top.
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4 Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions. Wash smarter, shine brighter, choose Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield or Wildcat Car Wash in Barry today.
Tornado basketball following the Central timeout of the Adams Fiber break. 8-7 advantage for Central, but GP trying to give us another lead change as Brody Rush drives in. Left-hand runner-up, this time up and good. Rush's second basket of the ball game and our second lead change.
Wes Bauer into the ball game for GP as Bing Lowe takes a seat. Also in that timeout, Colin Bachhold checked in as Niekamp gets a breather for the Panthers.
Ippenson has it out front. Gets it to Houston as they'll shape up on the offensive side. He's picked up the dribble, then went to throw it to Hoosier, who went to his basket, went toward the basket, and went sailing out of bounds. Third turnover by the Panthers. And they all kind of come here bang, bang, bang.
2 back-to-back unforced turnovers.
Bauer with it on the wing, out top to Barnes. Brown on the right wing as the Killer Bees on the floor. Out to Brody Rush. Mario Rogers. No B in his name that I can find. Maybe in the middle name. 1:09 to play in the period. 9-8 the Griggsville-Perry advantage. Trying to work the ball down low, and this ball not tipped, just thrown out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Bauer, and it will be Camp Point Central basketball, length of the court to go. With a minute to play in our opening period. Ippenson full speed ahead into the front court, down to Bachhold, shot up no good. This referee wants to call a travel, and he does. Turnover number 4. Never put a dribble down.
He saw the jump stop that they got away with in the JV game. There was a step and a half less right there.
He said that was legal an hour ago.
Lowe back into the ball game. Bauer takes a seat.
Tornadoes trying to build on this lead here in the early going of this contest. Barnes with it. Out front to Rush. Over to Rogers on the left side of things. With the high post, nothing open. Now we'll try the bounce pass off to Lowe. Got to be careful on those passes, especially with Dippenton. He'll get that deflection and be headed the other way quickly. 25 seconds to play in the first now. Rush with the basketball out near the half-court line. He does not look to be in a good level of comfort right now with that ankle. Rogers with it with 9. On the right side of Barnes. Barnes on the dribble drive. Gets to the rim. Shot block. Gets his own board. Puts it back up. Won't fall. Tips it up and in for 2. Good stick-to-itiveness that time by Barnes. And after 1, Griggsville-Perry has an 11-8 lead over the Camp Point Central Panthers. Back with second quarter action on Central Illinois Sports.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Griggsville-Perry has the 11-8 advantage over Camp Point Central after a quarter, and Damon Emmerich has a look at your first quarter shooting statistics.
Panthers shoot 4 of 7 from the field for 57% in quarter number 1. The Tornadoes 5 of 12 for 42%. The 3-point lead for the Tornadoes, their largest of the ball game, and they will have the basketball to start quarter number 2.
Brown gets it out top to Rogers. Looks in the paint. Now to Brown on the right wing. Rush had a little bit of a limp action going on at the end of the first quarter. He looks to be moving a little better out there. Here's Rogers on a tough turnaround shot and gets it to go from the free throw line. Mario Rogers with the basket, and the biggest lead of the contest right now for Griggsville-Perry, this 5-point bulge. Houston in the backcourt, close to 10, and ball thrown off of Lowe. And it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Panthers, and they'll get a fresh 10 count. They had to be tantalizingly close to that 10.
Yeah, Garrett White just asked the official how close. He says
9.8.
Not quite Billy Bob's 10, but a 9.8.
Niekamp gets the ball from the official after an extended visit. To Kastner into the front court. On the right side, Hoosier. Panthers trying to get this defense moving around for Griggsville-Perry a bit. Hoosier at the high post. Throws it out top, and Niekamp for a straight on 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, Kastner. Put back, won't fall, but a foul called, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Be the first foul of the quarter against the Tornadoes. And they get Hunter Brown for that.
Looks like it.
Brown's first, and Kastner to the line for his first 2 free throw attempts of the contest. He's got 6 points. Can't convert on the first.
The Riverbank Bar and Grill, located on the banks of the Illinois River in Florence, Illinois, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and fun with friends. Check out the Riverbank on Facebook for their daily specials.
Kastner splits a pair. He's got 7. Now a 13-9 Tornado lead.
Just underway here in quarter number 2. High post Brown. Clears it out to Rush. Now Barnes to Rogers. Bessler on the bench with those early 2 fouls. A little bit of a smaller lineup for Griggsville-Perry. Barnes gets it deep on the corner right side. A little jab step. He'll let it fly from 3. No good. Rebound low. Tipped it. And they'll say he tips it out of bounds. And it'll be Camp Point Central basketball. Panthers trying to cut into this 4-point advantage for Griggsville-Perry with 6:20 to play in the second quarter. They were close to a 10 count last time. They're really close again. Just across. Here's Kestner on a pull-up shot from about 17. It's up and good. Griggsville-Perry doesn't want to let him get hot.
Oh, Kestner's got 9 of his squad's 11.
He played about a quarter and a half of the JV game.
Played the first half. Nice look there by Rogers as he finds Barnes streaking to the bucket. Able to shield the basketball as he goes up. Barnes has 9. And the Tornadoes lead is back out to 5. Then Barnes nearly deflects a pass, but they're going to say he stepped in front of the man. And
call for the foul. Just his first, team's second. Impinson said it kind of reminded me of football a bit there.
Yeah. Streaking across the middle.
Good tackle. Niekamp says if that's legal in this game,
game on.
Count me in. Here's the ball now. Barnes gets a tip on it. Couldn't complete the steal as Impinson able to corral it.
Barnes active on the defensive end thus far in this one.
He's a long, athletic kid for sure. Everybody wants to talk about his offense, but he's a tough guy on this defensive end.
I think you've really seen Levi Barnes in the second half of the season start to come into his own. Sometimes it takes a while to figure out what your coach with a new squad expects for you on defense. And Levi's also kind of the one who bounces back and forth between being up top on the zone and down low. So he's had to learn 2 different positions, but really starting to learn the gaps and how to try to get his hand in the passing lane.
Got a lot of natural instincts on anticipation on passes too. Here's Hoosier's shot off the mark. Rebound down to Barnes. A rush into the front court. Barnes will attack. Now Kestner actually falls down and gets a steal. I don't think I've ever seen happen what just happened there. Here's Hoosier on a 3, up and no good. Barnes has the rebound again for Griggsville-Perry, his 4th. He's working on an early double-double. 4:39 to play in the half. Rush throws it out top. Here's Brown, straight on 3, rims in and out, halfway down, pops out, no good. Rebound to Houston. He'll push it quickly ahead into the front court. That's to Impinson. Blocked and a board for Brown. Rogers the other way, finds the streaking man and Bing Low. Shot up no good, but Low goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. I want to take a look again on that steal by Kestner. He falls down and the ball comes right to him. Sometimes it's good to have a little luck on your side, Damon.
Impinson whistled for his first and really didn't need to foul right there as Kestner was in good defensive position on Lowe's shot attempt. But Lowe's to the line, first free throw attempt of the ball game for the Tornadoes. Lowe's first is off the mark, no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404.
Lowe's got 1 shot remaining, looking to get himself in the score column for tonight. And he splits a pair at the line. It's a 16-11 game, matching the largest lead of the ball game thus far for Griggsville-Perry.
Long pass to Houston. And Houston, we have a problem as that one goes off of his hands and out of bounds as the pass was too high. Turnover number 5 by Camp Point Central. Gives it back to the Tornadoes. A lot more people film games than I ever remember before, you know? 4 separate ones. Here's Rush left alone for a 3. It's his shot too long. Rebound down to Barnes on the offensive glass. Rogers looking in the paint, trying to get it to Barnes. Good defense by Hoosier, not allowing that entry pass. Lowe now going to try to drive inside. He bangs into Niekamp, banks off him again. Says that kid's fairly solid. Down to Barnes. Barnes trying to move Kestner a bit, and Kestner too much on the reach.
That'll be Kestner's first, team foul number 2. There's not many guys that Bing Lowe's going to run into that don't budge.
At all. Caden Niekamp proves to be one of them. Lowe underneath, rises, shoots over Niekamp, no good. Rebound down to Kestner, and Lowe called for the foul.
Lowe will be whistled for his first, team foul number 3. And maybe just a little bit of frustration right there by Lowe.
3:36 to play in the half. Tornadoes have the 5-point lead. Central has the basketball. Kessner, bad pass, stolen away by Rush. On the drive into the front court, little Euro step finish at the rim for 2. Rush was 6. And the biggest lead of the contest grows for Griggsville-Perry. Gippenson with the basketball, has the ball. Could have been over and back. They'll say it was tipped.
Tornadoes into more of the 3-2 we saw from them last night as Ippenson can't get the shot to go. Brown with his 4th rebound. And they're mixing and matching their defenses yet again.
Barnes now going to attack off the dribble. Little spin underneath. Kicks to the wing. Rogers, good look. 3 on the way. Won't fall through. Bing low. Rebound put back up and in. As GP's lead grows to 9. James Barnett wants the timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:34 to play in the half. GP on top. 20-11.
At Benson Financial Group, our first investment is you. Where are you today and where do you want to go? From spending time with your family, serving your community, or traveling to the places on your bucket list, your retirement plan should reflect what matters to you. Let's talk about how to get you there. Together, our team of advisors map your route and walk beside you through life's transitions, the good ones and the hard ones too. No matter where you are today, we will help you find the right path and stay there. At Benson Financial Group, we help you retire with purpose.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team, the Adams Fiber. Timeout taken by Camp Point Central as they now face their largest deficit of the contest, this 9-point GP advantage. 2:28 to play in the half. Into the front court, Kessner going to try a 3, no good. Houston with the offensive board though. Finds the cutter in. Hoosier, whose runner is up and good.
No, wave it off.
Not going to count because of an offensive foul.
So Hoosiers whistled for his second, team foul number 3, and turnover number 7 as the Tornadoes catch a break there, as it looked like might have been set up late for that, but take credit for being in front and willing to take the contact.
That was Bing low. And now we have an offensive foul. They're going to call low for a moving screen.
It'll be his second, team foul number 4, turnover number 4. So Lowe will have to go to the bench. Lowe and Fessler on the bench now with 2 fouls apiece.
See if Camp Point Central could take advantage of this a bit with 2:07 to play in the half and a little bit of a smaller lineup for GP.
Hippenson breaks the press all by himself. Griggsville extends that 3-2 out a little bit. They're going to have to be careful because it can leave the free throw line open if they continue to stay out like that.
Hoosier, long skip pass. Too high. Out of bounds it goes. 8th turnover by the Panthers. Out of bounds in the backcourt for Griggsville-Perry. Of course, when we say Griggsville-Perry, it includes Griggsville-Perry and Pleasant Hill. It's just easier sometimes just to say GP or Griggsville-Perry. Out top with it is Rush. On the drive. Tough shot. Can't get it to roll through. Niekamp with the defensive board. Houston dribbles between the defenders into the front court. He'll pull up for a jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Rush and Barnes really fought hard to get the rebound that time. Rush able to win that battle with his teammate. Pass into the front court tip. Brown runs it down to Barnes. Out top Rush to Rogers. 1:08 to play in the half. Tornadoes shooting for their first double-digit lead of the night. Bauer gets a touch out front. In the corner to Rush. Somebody's phone disconnected. Here's a drive in by Bauer. Runner up no good. Out of bounds off of Kessner. And it'll stay with Griggsville-Perry on the baseline. Saw Bauer have a pretty good performance in the JV contest earlier tonight. The Griggsville-Perry won fairly handily.
Yeah, Bauer's come into several varsity games this year for Garrett White's squad and given him big minutes. One game that really stands out was at the North Green tournament against South County. GP was in foul trouble, and Wes Bauer gave his team some solid minutes, a good contribution. It's just Garrett White doesn't go too deep into his bench unless there's foul trouble, and we've seen some of that tonight for the Tornadoes.
Rush with the dribble with 20 seconds to play in the period. Got a 5 count going. And they break it just in the nick of time. Barnes will come out to get it with 10 seconds.
Gonna go to a 1-4 low here with Barnes.
He's got Niekamp playing the defense. Crosses over, drives in. Niekamp with a big block. Rebound down to Iffenson. He'll try to go coast to coast and will miss the runner at the buzzer. And we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where Griggsville-Perry leads Camp Point Central at the break, 20-11.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
At Blessing Health, our pediatrics team is with you and your family in the moments that matter most. From first steps to growing up healthy and strong, supporting their passions as their biggest cheerleader, and guiding them towards their dreams. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way. Visit us at blessinghealth.org to learn more and schedule an appointment today.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook. Stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 20-11 lead for the
GP trailed 11-8 after a quarter. They have the 28 lead here at the half. Camp Point Central's largest lead of the ballgame, 4. The 9-point lead for the Tornadoes here at the half is their largest of the contest. Tied at 2 in the ballgame, 2 lead changes, 8 turnovers for the Panthers, 4 for the Tornadoes. Lowe and Fessler, 2 fouls apiece for Griggsville-Perry. For the Panthers, Corbin Hoosier, the only player with 2 fouls in the first half. And at the half here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Griggsville-Perry 20, Camp Point Central 11. Back with the rest of your first half stats after these.
Case IH has been in Innovators for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation. Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, right across from Quincy High School. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. See their full selection of cars on the lot right now at their location in Quincy or at littlejessmotor.com.
First half of play, Central shoots 5 of 11 from the field, from 2 for 45%, 0 of 5 from behind the three-point line, 31% total from the field in the first half on 5 of 16 shooting, and they were 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. 2 players in the scoring column for the Panthers, Luke Ippetson with 2, and Braxton Kessner leads the way for the Panthers with 9. For Griggsville-Perry, they were 9 of 24 from the field for 38%, 8 of 17 from the 2, 1 of 17 from behind the arc, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Scoring in the first half for the Tornadoes, Mario Rogers with 2, 3 for Bing Lowe, Brody Rush with 6, and Levi Barnes leads the way for the Tornadoes in the first half with 9 points.
It is a 20-11 lead for Griggsville-Perry on top of Camp Point Central at the break. Our final break of the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Second half action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with 0 issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
At Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Just about ready for second half action. Camp Point Central will have the basketball to start the second half, trailing by 9, and really that second half of the second quarter, Griggsville-Perry fairly dominant again on the defensive end, sort of like we saw last night.
Yeah, they did a good job. They took away the second chance opportunities, forced some turnovers, several of those unforced, but they really extended that zone, made it harder for the Panthers, and we saw some of those passes that got thrown out of bounds. So the Panthers will have the basketball to start quarter number 3, looking to cut into the Tornadoes' 9-point lead.
Hippenson, Houston, Hoosier, Niekamp, and Kestner for Camp Point Central. They'll try a lob down to Kestner. Fessler got a hand on it. Kestner able to corral it, though, put up a shot, no good, but foul. And it's either Fessler or Lowe picking up their third foul.
I think it's going to be Lowe. Actually, I think they just said 24, if I'm not.
They said 25.
Okay.
He just doesn't have a thumb.
Flashbang accident as Kestner misses the first.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Kestner second on the way and gets that one to go. He's 2 for 4 from the line. First player in double figures for either squad in the contest, as he's got 10. Lowe went to the bench with those 3 fouls. Mario Rogers checked back in. And the Tornadoes will need somebody else to give them a spark in this contest, as Lowe did it for him last night.
Rush, Brown, Rogers, Fessler, and Barnes. There's a 3 on the way by Rogers, no good. Houston has the rebound for Camp Point Central. Kestner going to pull up on a jump shot, no good. Niekamp with the offensive board, gets it down underneath to Ippenson, who puts it up and in for the bucket, and cuts it down to a 6-point lead. Rogers right side. Works it out top to Brown. I'm able to get him too many open looks tonight, shooting the basketball. Barnes now with a fake and a drive. He'll get to the left side. Shot no good, but fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Niekamp's first, team foul number 1. Levi Barnes will go to the line. His first free throw opportunities of the contest. He's got a chance to get himself into double figures. Barnes with 9. His squad's got the 20-14 lead. They led 20-11 at the half, looking for their first points here of the third quarter, with 6:50 to play here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Barnes' first is good. He's got 10.
Reels Concrete, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Reels just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport.
The junior Levi Barnes ready with the second. It is up. It's in and out. No good. Ippenson goes up for the board. That's his third.
7-point Tornado lead. Ippenson splits a double team with a dribble. Drives inside. Shot up no good. Draws some contact. He will shoot 2.
Fessler's third. Team foul number 2. And Griggsville-Perry got in foul trouble in the first half. They're in foul trouble a minute 20 into the third quarter. We'll see if Garrett White leaves Fessler out or if he brings in Wes Bauer, as Ippenson gets the first to go. He's got 5.
Strikes. Come out and enjoy the fun at Strikes, formerly known as Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Fridays 11 to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight at Strikes.
Hippenson gets them both. It's a 5-point lead for the Tornadoes.
On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, JP trying to take good care of the basketball and spread it back out a bit. Fessler will get it underneath. Turnaround shot against Niekamp, up and good. His first bucket in the contest. Extends the lead right back out to 7. Houston, pass over the top of the defense, finds Hoosier. Along the sideline. Now Rogers kind of looks like he might have turned an ankle. Hippenson to the high post and Hoosier. They'll go to work in the paint. Little hook shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Saved in by Houston. Into the hands of Fessler. Across it comes to Barnes. He'll slow some things down here for Griggsville-Perry. 5:40 and counting in this third quarter. As Rush comes to get it out front. To Barnes, uses the Fessler screen. Back to Rush. Trying to get posted up down low is Fessler. Going to go to work against Kessner. Double team comes at him. Shot blocked out by Kessner. It'll stay with the Tornadoes on the baseline.
Nice job right there by the Panthers to come over and help side defense. And Hunter Brown will be the inbound man. He'll get it into Fessler. Hand it back off to Brown. Bring things back out top to Rush to reset the offense. 5:15 to play, third quarter action.
Call out a 5 count almost. Closely guarded. To Rogers out top. Around the horn it comes to Fessler. Rogers looks for the high post, nothing open. To Brown, right side 3, no good. Rebound, Kessner has it for Camp Point Central. Doesn't have numbers, still drives in. Shot blocked by Brown, he'll get the board as well. A little bit of a youthful mistake that time by Kessner. Could have slowed it down and waited for its teammates. Try to get a solid possession. Instead, it's right back into the hands of the Tornadoes. Here's a little pick and roll action. Barnes underneath. 2 men go flying in the air. Shot up no good, but fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice job there by Barnes, as he really didn't have good position to go up for the shot right away, but he pulled the shot fake off, got the man up in the air, and that was Kessner, who's going to be whistled for his second. Team foul number 2. And Levi Barnes will go back to the line. Split a pair from there earlier. His squad's got the 23-16 lead. 4:29 to play here in the third quarter, as Barnes is good with the first.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They provide quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Barnes gets them both. He's got a dozen. And that matches the largest lead of the ballgame for Griggsville-Perry.
Kessner with the basketball. Long pass, looking for Hippenson. A lot of traffic, out of bounds and a turnover.
Had a little bit of daylight there, but not much to try to fire that cross-court pass. And turnover against the Panthers, their 9th.
Rush on the dribble drive, has the ball stripped. Goes off of him out of bounds. Really good defensive play that time by Luke Houston.
Yeah, nice job there. Rush got his shoulder into him, got him away just a little bit, but Houston was able to strip the ball as Rush was going up for the shot. Rush couldn't track it down. It's a turnover against the Tornadoes, their 5th.
Houston passes into the front court to Hoosier. In the corner, now to Kessner on the wing. Over to Houston, under 4 to play in this third quarter. 25-16, the advantage for the Tornadoes. On the left side, Houston for a 3, it's too long. And the weak side rebound pulled down by Barnes, his 6th of the ball game. He gets it back down in the front court, crosses over, drives in, shot no good, might have been contact, no call. Hippenson on the run the other way. It looks like he caught some contact, no call. And the ball stolen away. Into the front court. Rush finishes through some contact. It will be called a foul this time, and he'll get a chance for a three-point play.
That'll be Niecamp's second, team foul number 3. Ippinson still trying to catch his breath from where he got hit there. And he'll go to the bench. 1, 2, 3, we're good to go. Rush at the line looking to convert on the and one. Can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Kessner. GP's got the 11-point lead, their largest of the contest.
Houston tries to dribble through a double team, and a reach-in foul going to be called.
Foul's going to be whistled against Rush. That'll be his first, team foul number 3.
Ball to bounce to the Panthers on the sideline. 3:12 to play in this third period.
Only 2 Panthers in the scoring column in this one so far, as Kessner has 10, Ippinson with 6.
Houston to Hoosier. Little turnaround shot from 6, left it short. Barnes with his 7th rebound now. Off to Rush, who takes it into the front court on the trot. Rush whips it across to Rogers. Out to Rush, top of the key. Isolated as Barnes, drives in, gets Kessner off of his feet. Shot up, no good, fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Kessner's third, 4th Panthers foul of the quarter. And Barnes back to the line for another 2. 3 for 4 from there in the ball game is Levi Barnes. His squad's got the 27-16 lead, 2:35 to play, third quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Barnes a chance to get a double-double in this one, as Charlie told you. 12 points, 7 rebounds, and still 10.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Barnes first is up and good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. For your next auto, residential, or commercial loan, let Damon help you through the process. Give him a call, 217-285-4404.
Barnes ready with the second. Takes a couple dribbles and off the mark, no good. Ippinson with the board, his 5th.
Works the ball to Hoosier, who might not have quite established into the front court yet, but they play on. Noah Iltz in for the first time. Right side, here's Houston for a 3, and he'll connect from downtown. His first three-pointer of the contest. Fessler underneath, out top to Brown. He'll dribble, drive in. Kick it off to Fessler on the baseline. Wants to move in against Iltz. Turnaround shot, uses the window, gets it to go. Good move by the sophomore, Jax Fessler. Hoosier in the backcourt, he and Niekamp. They got to go here. Long pass across to Ippinson. He'll drive in. He'll hang in the air. Shot won't fall. Rebound batted around, and Brown runs it down for Griggsville-Perry. Into the front court. Here's Barnes on a 3 in transition, and it's good. Barnes with a quick trigger. And the biggest lead of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard for the Tornadoes. 1:15 to play in the third. Hoosier has picked up after one dribble to Houston. Looks away from the defender on the bounce. Now to Iltz. He'll bring it back out front to Houston with a minute to play in this third quarter. Hoosier left side. Skips it across. There's Houston. He'll try the 3, trying to answer. No good. Rebound to Hunter Brown.
Brown's 7th board.
Rush into the front court to Barnes. Had to be tempting to pull there, didn't it, after he just made that 3?
Yeah, that's a sign of maturity there by Barnes, as Brush will go to the line to shoot 2 as Houston's whistled for the foul. He knows that Garrett White likes to try to hold for 1 when it's at that minute mark or under. And Barnes could have pulled the 3, but he didn't. As we said, Rush to the line for 2. Brody Rush 0 for 1 from there in the ball game, 8 points.
Trying to get something sorted out.
I think they're trying to make sure they got the foul on the right person. Should have been whistled on Houston. And to quote Wayne's World, game on. Rush with the first. Up and good.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job or project, give the folks at Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Rush can't get the second to go. Niekamp with the board. Wes Bauer checked back in for the Tornadoes after that first free throw, replacing Fessler. Don't want him to pick up a fourth foul in the final 30 seconds of the quarter.
Dickinson with the basketball on the wing. 20 seconds to play in the third. Down by 15. Eilsteve in the corner. Now with 10 to play. Free throw line to Niekamp. Over to Houston. He'll put it on the deck. Pull-up shot for the lefty, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Niekamp. And with 3.6 seconds to play in the third.
Volleyball spike right there.
Ball goes down the staircase. Maybe into the Ag building.
Fessler back in.
A little 2-for-1 chance here for GP. They'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. Can they beat a buzzer? Rush with the basketball. He's quick with it into the front court. Goes coast to coast. Is it up? Would it count? It should not, and it will not. That's the way the third quarter comes to a close. We'll take a look at it, but it looked like the light was on. 34-19, Griggsville-Perry over Camp Point Central at the end of 3.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Maridosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Griggsville-Perry will have the basketball as we start quarter number 4. Tornadoes up by 15 going to the fourth. Rogers will get the ball to rush. They're joined out there by Brown, Fessler, and Barnes. Brown with it out top, looking underneath. Nothing going here. Now on the wing it goes to Rogers. On the right side,
maybe trying to run a set to get Hunter Brown another 3 opportunity. I think he needs to get a little bit of confidence going, as it's going to be a loose ball foul whistled against Niekamp, I believe. That'll be the first of the quarter. Niekamp's third. But Hunter Brown's a guy that you're going to need to knock down some shots if you're going to get hot here in the last third of the season. And when he's got his confidence going, he's tough to stop. His inbound pass comes to Fessler. It's knocked away. Turnover against Griggsville-Perry. They're 6th.
Ippenson quick the other way. Goes coast to coast and lays it up and in for 2.
He's got 8.
This lead not quite in the safe zone, I would say, as now Rush drives in, has his shot blocked, and he goes down hard. Says, man, that didn't feel good.
Ippenson's going to be whistled for his second, team foul number 2. Rush to the line, 1 for 3 from there in the ballgame is Rush. 6 for 11 are the Tornadoes. Chance to get into double figures here for Griggsville-Perry's Brody Rush. They've got the 34-21 lead. And the juniors first is good.
Liberty's girls with a big win tonight at the pit, beating QND as Claire Obert with a buzzer beater for the Lady Eagles.
That's a squad that's going to be fun to watch for a few years to come, Charlie, as they are very young. They play really fast, really aggressive. Rush gets them both. He's got 11. And there's some talented high school girls squads here in our area that have a chance to do something not only this year, but in the years to come.
Here's a pass down low to Hippenson. He'll lay it up and in. Good find that time from Houston.
Hippenson's in double figures with 10.
So he and Kestner both with double digits. The team only with 23 points. Here's Rush on a drive. No good. Gets his own rebound. Comes down with it. They call it traveling, although I don't know he really had possession of the ball.
Never had possession.
Kind of rolled over the top of the ball, actually. As it is, though, it'll be Camp Point Central basketball.
Brody Rush is going to need to take an ice bath after this game. It started in pregame warmups, and he's taken a beating ever since.
Probably gets to do chores when he gets home. Niekamp with the basketball near the volleyball spike line. 6:28 to play. Hippenson's pass tip, but right into the hands of Hoosier, who will pull up for a jump shot and find the mark.
His first 2 of the contest.
Makes it a 36-25 score on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 6:16 to play. Binglow will check in on the next dead ball. Brown to Barnes out front. No shot clock here, so you could run a little time if you're the Tornadoes. Fessler, right side to Rogers. Thought about the 3. Instead, right back to Fessler. He'll back his way in. Kicks it out. Extra pass to Barnes left side. Out front to Rogers. He's left alone for a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Kestner.
Kestner with 6 boards.
Hippenson down the sideline. Ball comes to Kestner on the left side now. He'll try the drive in. Shot up no good. Fessler had the rebound, but it was stripped away by Niekamp, who will put it up and in for 2 and make this a single-digit game for the first time in quite a while. We get a whistle and an Adams Fiber timeout. 5:16 left. Griggsville-Perry 36. Camp Point Central 27.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
5:16 remaining. Timeout taken by Griggsville-Perry on the Adams Fiber timeout. Adams.net or 217-214-3423 to find out about all the great offerings from our friends at Adams Fiber. First time this game's been a single-digit contest since the early moments of the third quarter. Binglow back into the game. He backs his way underneath. Rises, shoots, and scores. An immediate impact for the Tornadoes, and the lead back to double digits. Hippenson coast to coast. Layup up is good. He'll go to the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, as nobody stopped the ball.
Lowe's 4th team foul number 1. You don't see it often with the Griggsville-Perry squad, but you've seen it several times tonight where nobody stepped up and stopped the guy with the ball, and Hippenson's not afraid to just put his head down and attack. Drew the contact, got the bucket, and a chance to make it an 8-point deficit for his Panther squad. They trail 38-29. Hippenson with a dozen, make it 13.
Garrett White just looked at his team and said, we have to play defense. Rush has it out near the center circle. Brown now out top to Barnes. Rogers on the right side as Lowe went right back to the bench after picking up that 4th foul. Barnes with it, sizes up the defender. Drives in, turned away. Out front to Rogers. Tornadoes have the 8-point lead. Working a little clock here. Rogers right side to Barnes, trying to turn the corner. Gets downhill, shot up no good. Foul called here though, and 2 shots for Levi Barnes.
Braxton Kestner's 4th, and Barnes will go back to the line. 4 for 6 from there in the ball game is Levi Barnes. 16 points in the contest, and 7 of those here in the second half. Chance to make his team's lead back out to double figures if he can knock them both down with 4:15 to play here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Barnes good with the first.
The Riverbank Bar and Grill in Florence, Illinois. A great place to go for terrific food, cold drinks, and fun with friends. Check out that chicken bacon ranch wrap with no tomato at the Riverbank Bar and Grill.
And the second for Barnes is good.
As we said last night, about as good of a free throw shooter as you'll see in the area.
6 for 8 from the line, and this one is Levi.
Here's Kestner on a quick launch shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Rogers. Gets it to Rush. He'll methodically bring the ball to the front court. A 10-point lead with less than 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Rogers, right side to Brown. Out to Rush. GP will spread it out here. On the right side, Brown for a 3, no good. Hoosiers got the board for the Panthers. Houston works it to Kestner, right back to Houston. On the wing, gets it into Hoosier. Tries to back his way in, out to Kestner for a straight-on 3, and it's good. Kestner with another 3, makes it 40-33, 7-point game. Camp Point Central, though, has to string together several stops. Rush with it on the dribble against Niekamp. In the corner. Barnes right back out to Rush. GP back to a little bit of a stall game here with less than 3 minutes to play. Rush with it near the sideline right side.
I think Rush needs to attack Kestner here. Kestner's got those 4 fouls.
He's got 5.
He'll foul out with 13 points in the ball game. Team foul number 4. And Braxton Kestner tried to be a little bit too aggressive right there. Out front, nice job by Rush to kind of slow up after he got past him. Kestner couldn't get his momentum stopped. It results in him picking up his 5th foul. And the Tornadoes need to get it inbound. They do to Barnes.
He's fouled now by Houston.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2, as that's the 5th foul of the quarter. And back to the line goes Levi Barnes. Barnes with 18 points. His 9th and 10th free throw attempts of the contest to come here. 40-33, Griggsville-Perry with the lead. 2:37 to play here in the ball game. Levi Barnes first is up and finds its way down.
Check out the Pike County Express. They are your local family-owned newspaper serving the area since 1991. A new edition each Wednesday from the Pike County Express.
Second one from Barnes is good. Levi's got 20.
(42-33), 2:33 to play, but now without one of the 2 men in double figures, and Braxton Kestner for Camp Point Central. Hoosier with it on the left side. Long pass across the top, finds Ippenson. He'll drive in to the rim and in for 2. He's not afraid to attack the rim. 7-point game. 2:11 left. Rogers finds Barnes underneath. Shot fake, puts it up, no good. Foul, and he'll be back to the free throw line for another 2.
Foul be whistled against Corbin Hoosier. That'll be his 3rd. And to the line goes Levi Barnes. 8 for 10 from there in the ball game is Barnes. Still a 7-point lead for the Tornadoes. Now 2:01 to play in the 4th quarter. Ridgeline Sales Group, scoreboard sponsor for all Central Illinois sports broadcasts. As Barnes gets the first to go.
RidgelineSalesGroup.com or 217-285-5800 to see their current listings for Ridgeline Sales Group.
Barnes gets them both.
And Garrett White wants the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:01 to play. Tornadoes on top by 9.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru. 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
2:01 to play. 44-35 the lead for Griggsville-Perry after the Adams Fiber timeout. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. Camp Point Central has the basketball, length of the court to go. Houston will pick the ball up at the half-court line.
Tornadoes are running a box and one against Ippenson, going to try to deny him the basketball.
Houston left wing works against Fessler. Now throws it back out. There's a deflection out of bounds by Barnes. It'll stay with the Panthers. On the sideline opposite the benches here at Griggsville-Perry High School. Camp with it right side. Works it out top to Houston. Out of Hoosier. Lets it fly from distance. No good. Rebound Hunter Brown. Brown works out of a double team. And Garrett White calls the Adams Fiber timeout. 1:29 to play. 44-35. Tornadoes with the lead and the basketball when we come back.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for Judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
Press Yours On You and the Walker family are starting their 20th year of serving the Camp Point community and surrounding areas by helping businesses, schools, and families with custom solutions that stand out. For parents and students, get game day ready in our 1,400 square foot retail store, packed with spirit wear for 5 local high schools. Hoodies, tees, Letterman jackets, and accessories. We've got the gear you need to show your pride. Come see why Press Yours On You has been trusted for 20 years. Press Yours On You, right on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Find us on Facebook. And from our family to yours, thank you for supporting local.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Back to live action, 1:29 to play as Rush gets the ball into the front court for Griggsville-Perry. 44-35, the Tornado lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Rush out of a double team, finds Brown. Back out to Rush near the half-court line. He'll get it to Rogers. Playing a little keep away here. Camp Point Central will still get up and guard hard. Down 9 with 1:07 to play. Rush with a drive, now pulls it back out. And is fouled by Ippenson.
His third. Rush will go to the line to shoot 2. The Tornadoes 14 of 19 from the line in this one. And really the difference in the game as Camp Point Central 5 of 9, Griggsville-Perry 14 of 21. So the Tornadoes 9 points more at the line. They've got the 9-point lead, 44-35. 1:02 to play in the ball game as Rush first is up and good.
I think Garrett White would like to see a little higher percentage from that free throw line, but doesn't mind the number of attempts they've had.
Yeah, 75% now, 15 of 20 shooting. Started a little bit rough. They've shot better since as Rush can't get that one to go. Hoosier with the rebound.
Less than a minute to play. Hoosier down low to Ippenson. Works into a double team and has the ball knocked away, stolen away. And then Hoosier will foul Rogers, who will walk to the other end to shoot 2.
That'll be his 4th. Rogers to the other end. And has a chance to add to his team's 45-35 lead. 49 seconds exact to play here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And Mario Rogers has given his squad good minutes in this one as the Tornadoes battled foul trouble. Lowe and Fessler both with foul problems throughout the night. As Rogers gets the first to go, he's got 3.
I think Levi Barnes had more confidence in Mario Rogers making that free throw than Mario maybe did. After he made it, he pointed right at him and said, "I told you."
And Hoosier gets another board. That's his 5th.
Houston with it with 42 seconds to play. Over to Hoosier for a pull-up 3, no good. Rebound down to Niekamp, into Ippenson. He'll lay it up and in for another 2. Couple of whistles here.
I think the Panthers were trying to call a timeout, not knowing that there was going to be a foul on the play.
So they do count the basket. Foul is called on Mario Rogers, his first, team second on this Adams Fiber timeout. They are the official timeout sponsor on Central Illinois Sports, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Visit www.adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team. Tornadoes are back in action on Saturday for their homecoming contest against Bushnell. At an early afternoon start time, Damon?
Yes.
Thank you for that. Great information. Don't you know the principal?
No.
Guidance counselor?
Nope. Never heard of her.
The same person, I believe. She's wearing a lot of hats. Good thing somebody in that house works. 34 seconds to play. And one opportunity here for Ippenson. Has had a nice game on the offensive side.
Yeah, Ippenson with 17 points. 3 for 5 from the line. And we see Wes Holman check into the ballgame for the first time for the Panthers, as they're going to try to pick up full court after this Ippenson free throw. 46-37, Central trailing, 34 seconds remaining, as Ippenson's free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Hunter Brown with another rebound. That's his 9th.
He's pestered in the backcourt, ahead to Fessler. Fessler will pull it out, and Central going to make Griggsville-Perry play to the bitter end of this one as Ippenson called for the foul.
And Fessler could have thrown one down right there as he has the ability, but he decided to pull it out, try to burn a little bit more time, and now he'll go to the line where he's got to try to get 2 points the hard way instead of throwing it down like Charlie used to do. Fessler can't get the first to go. And he'll have 1 shot remaining. Off the back of the iron, no good. Houston with the rebound.
He brings it quickly into the front court to Homan on the left side. He'll let it fly from downtown. It's good. 46-40 with 15.6 seconds left and another quick foul.
Houston's 3rd. Rush will go to the other end to shoot 2. And the Panthers are going to play this one all the way down to the final whistle. Charlie, Brody Rush has done a really good job here in the last 10 to 15 games for Griggsville-Perry. He started to come into his own and really started to take control of the offense. And you can tell that he's more comfortable having the ball in his hands at all times out there.
Just a really solid player for this squad.
Rush gets them both at the line. He's got 14.
Extends the lead out to 8. Houston into the front court to Homan. Homan lets it go from the opposite wing, no good. Rest with a rebound, no reason to foul now, and he'll just dribble this one out. Final of the ball game, a 48-40 win for the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. They move to 12-10 on the season Central drops to 4-14. And we take you to the Logan Ag Postgame show where we have final stats and name our player of the game next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
I want you to stop and think for a second. If it was your choice and you could put anything in your store on sale, what would you pick? Well, the good news this weekend, we're literally giving you the coupons in order to make that happen. So here are the coupons. You can get 30% off any one regular priced apparel or footwear item, take 20% off any one regular priced pet item, and take 10% off any one regular priced item. These coupons are valid Saturday and Sunday, and you can use one or all three coupons if you want. They'll be available at the front of the store, or you can find them right now on the View Ads page at farmandhomesupply.com.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with zero issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook. Stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag postgame show. Final in this one, a 48-40 win for the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes over Camp Point Central. The 12th win of the season for the Tornadoes, and playing well here in this little stint at home. They'll look to keep that winning streak going as they'll be into their homecoming game on Saturday afternoon. Logan Ag with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois, and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Logan Agri-Service for all of your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
Camp Point Central trailed after one quarter 11-8. They trailed 20-11 after 2 quarters. 15-point deficit after 3, 34-19. They cut it into that deficit in the 4th quarter, but ultimately come away with the 48-40 loss. The Panthers shoot 13 of 26 from the 2, 3 of 13 from the 3, shooting 41% total on 16 of 39 shooting, 5 of 10 from the charity stripe. Hoosier and Niekamp with 2 points for the Panthers. Holman and Houston with 3 points apiece. Braxton Kestner with 13 points before ultimately fouling out late in the ballgame. And Luke Ippenson paces the Panthers with 17 points. For the Tornadoes, they were 12 of 24 from the 2 and 2 of 12 from the 3-point line, shooting 39% on 14 of 36 shooting. And they were 18 of 27 from the charity stripe for 67%. For the Tornadoes, Mario Rogers finishes with 3 points, Jack Svessler with 4, Bing Low 5 points, and Brody Rush with 14 points. And the Tornadoes led in scoring in this one by Levi Barnes with 22 points.
Even though they were in a little foul trouble with their bigs, they did a nice job to work through it. Got some good bench play from Mario Rogers, and Wes Bauer came off the bench. Really didn't have to do much on the offensive side, but just gave his squad solid minutes and en route to the victory. We'll step aside. We'll take a look at our player of the game after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris proudly brings you the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And, you know, he had a solid effort last night, but a big-time effort tonight in the victory as Levi Barnes, our player of the game.
Yeah, Levi Barnes leads the Tornadoes with 22 points, a nice offensive night for Barnes. But Charlie, I really think what got him going is we saw he was very active and aggressive early on the defensive side of things for Griggsville-Perry, and it's one of those cases where sometimes defense can lead the offense. Maybe didn't have the steals, but he had some deflections and did a nice job to get his squad going in this one.
Tornadoes get the victory tonight over Camp Point Central. That's going to do it from Griggsville-Perry High School. For John Hull and Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.